Look, I can see the frustration from the fan base in the sense of the Oilers didn't get another power play outside of the first period, if I'm standing correctly, right? They had that 5-on-3, and I think that was kind of it for the little bit, like
There
because
was
they
the
got
4-on-4 as
there was the
well.
4-on-4, and then that led to the 30 seconds of power play, right? That would have been their
Yeah.
third one. So besides that, there was no clean one. But look at the penalties the Oilers are taking. I think they were all very clear cut penalties. If you ask me, on the final one where Deane went to the box, I think he's more frustrated and showing his frustration that he he messed it up. He fell. He fell, lost control twice, whiffed on the puck at the edge of the blue line there, and then just lost full control and ended up whacking down. I think it was Blake Lazat, and I mean, you can't complain about that. And to like throw stuff on the ice, like I
Hmm.
whatever, like that's just dumb. And you know what? Like what was it? The Hyman one, like you said, an offensive zone penalty, no need for that, and just endless ones really. Even the Bouchard one at the end, like you don't need to bring your stick up that high.
Yeah.
I think that one was. I can see why the ref called it, especially the one I did. Like he's the back judge. He just saw the stick up high. I think it was Trevor Moore again. Like kind of reacted. I don't know if you fully caught him, but at the end of the day, like your stick is an inch away from riding up into that guy's cheekbone. Like you got to just keep your stick down. And it's just a couple of young defensemen who made some mistakes, and they got to tie it up in those key moments of the game. But it's a 7-game series. I think they'll be more than fine. And Bouchard overall had a good game, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I mean the confidence looked there from Bouchard. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
with the puck in his hands, he looked like he was a different player out there taking shots. So we saw a spin move, just random. Like he looked confident out there. But that penalty at the end of the game, obviously, some people say it was to the shoulder. Other might say it hit the shoulder first and rode up into the face. But the call was made, and for the LA Kings, obviously worked out quite well. Lots of kind of I would say disagreement on the chat. Especially on YouTube here. We've got I don't want to butcher it. APOC Hockey Fanatic. I counted 6 missed calls. Ravina says refs were fair. QF Pro, the refs were anything but fair. JP, whining about refs is such a weak take. Corb, I think you nailed it here. Oilers had the game in the bag. Yeah, you're up 2-0. You got to find a way to shut it down. They did such a good job in the 2 regular season games where they won those tight games against the LA Kings, but tonight couldn't get it done. Liam on Facebook. Liam, I don't know if this is you. Maybe a different Liam. How about the no calls? And yeah, I mean, if you want to mention a couple missed no calls, I can certainly see a case for that. But I did not think the calls that went against the Oilers were terrible. And I know the fans at the game were mad, but I think that's how it's always going to be, right?
Always, like there's so much passion in that building tonight. You could hear it the whole game. So it's I can understand it from like the emotions of it all, but you don't really like to see it. And but I agree. Like the missed calls, like there was the one I think it was shortly before that where Iafallo like grabbed Fogel and pushed him down to the ice as he was like holding him off. It's like, well, that's a hold, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And there was like a couple other ones too, but we'll get into it on the goals and everything. But the Oilers just gotta bear down a little bit more and play simple hockey and don't overcomplicate things in the sense of like trying to cross check guys or trying to make a nice play off a face off when you're in a defensive zone. Like, no, get the puck out of the zone and play defense and discipline yourselves a little bit more. And it just wasn't there for them tonight. But game 1, best of 7, and they lost it, but plenty more to play.
100%. I mean,